Hello everyone, welcome back to the class of C programming, and we all continue working on the loop statements. So far we covered two kinds of loops, the for statement and the while statement, and also nested loop. Really, it is about the same kind of thing. It is just a loop in a loop. Still that's about the for and the while. But anyway, this time I just want you to know we do have another kind of loop statement. It is do while. Might be confusing with while statement. Okay, but anyway, soon you will see they are different. Do while statement. The syntax of do while statement. It starts with the word do, and then it comes with the body, the loop body. I really would like to change the syntax a little bit. I just want to make sure it's not necessarily just a single statement. It could be most likely it's a compound statement. Okay, a compound statement it is multiple statements included in a pair of curly braces. So this is a do while syntax. Do something it is included with a pair of bracelets. And certainly if you only have one thing, you could just put a single statement. But anyway, in general, you do have, well, you are going to put a compound statement there. And then while, then the condition, whatever the condition you may have. And I really want to mention one thing here is you really want to know, okay, this do while structure, it is really different from the while structure. Because the while structure, it will check the condition first. And there's the potential the body will not be executed at all if the condition is not true. But when you look at the do while structure, I really want to say the body will be carried out at least once. And then it will check the condition. It will check the condition. So that is the difference between while and the do while. I know it might be just hard to follow, but anyway, if you check closely, you know I'm talking about two different things. The while statement and the do while statement. Okay, how about let's take a quick look about the do while statement. And this example might be a little unusual, do while, and there's only one single statement. Hopefully we all familiar with the scanf. It is the standard input function from the standard input and output. And usually we really don't ignore the returning value of this function. But anyway, indeed the scan function has a returning value. The scan function has a returning value. Okay. Basically, in this case, when the scan function it is getting the num correctly as an integer, it will return 1. It will return 1. It will return 1. So basically it says, well, this condition is kind of a little weird, and the status is greater than 0, while the status is greater than getting the number correctly, and the remainder of the number divided by 2. Remember this percentage notation. It is a remainder operator, right? The number divided by 2 is not equal to 0, which really means it will have to be odd number. Okay, it will have to be odd number. Okay, if the remainder is not equal to 0, it's an odd number. Otherwise, if it is even number, the remainder, it is always 0. So, which means if it is getting number and getting the number correctly, and the number it is an odd number, it will continue forever. And certainly when the number it is an even number, it will just stop. So this is a very simple example for the do while statement. And the real issue is, as I mentioned, I hope you do see the difference between while and the do while. And also, sometimes we do, there's advantage. Sometimes, in some cases, okay, not always, okay. Do while will always carry out at the body in the do while statement will be always carried out at least once. Okay, while structure, while statement, the body may not be considered at all as long as the condition is not true. Okay, so let's move to back to the previous program as I mentioned earlier here. There is called sentinel controlled while loop. As I mentioned earlier, and you look at this program, this is also posted on the pilot figure 5.10. I do have the actual source file on our course web page. Okay. First of all, you want to download this source and make it compile and give a run to see if it runs as expected. Secondly, now I really want to say because we do have another while statement, and indeed we can use the do while statement, make the program little better. I say little better, I mean we don't have to use this printf, scanf 2 times. And we can reduce the printf and the scanf into a single one, And also you are going, well, I think, into a single one using the do while structure. So I'm going to leave that question to you. Give a try by yourself. If you can rewrite the source file in figure 5.10 using the do while statement and without using this pair of statements 2 times, printf, scanf, printf, scanf 2 times. And so do give a try. And basically, that is all about chapter 5, about repetitions and loops. And we covered 3 kind of loops, while loop, for loop. This is a for loop. And this is a while loop. And also we have the do while loop there. For and while, somewhat they are really equivalent. They are interchangeable. Do while it is a little different because the body part will be carried out at least once. So that is mostly the material for chapter 5, loops in the C language. Thank you for watching.